What's up YouTube, it's Hellcat J. I'm doing yet another mod on the same day. I just got my Hellcat hood installed with the help of my neighbor Jay. But right now, what I'm going to be doing is removing the stock 3-piece bumper that comes with the, I believe, any V6 Charger or RTs, and replacing it with this Hellcat style bumper that I bought off of eBay. This one is only, I mean, it was pretty cheap. I think it was 104 bucks. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice simple install. Well, not really simple, it's just tedious. Really, the name of the game, well, first of all, this is fastened by, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts and some 3M tape. So that's probably the most tedious part of the process, removing that 3M tape. I'm gonna have to dig under there with some fishing line. Also, you have to get into the trunk. So you basically, to remove this side, you have to get into here, which requires you to remove this, the light here, and this little clip thing here, to be able to get your hand under there to remove the bolts that are underneath. You do the same on this side, and then also you have to remove your trunk liner, which is just fastened with these clips here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have to unscrew this thing, the handle, and then you can easily remove the trunk liner. Then you'll have access to the bolts over here. So we'll take you step by step through the process. Probably gonna take me about an hour or so, just to, you know, you gotta get some sort of like glue gun or something to remove the 3M tape. So what I'm gonna do first, before I start, taking out the trunk liner parts, is I'm just gonna spray some glue gun in the crevices here, just to start loosening the whatchamacallit, the 3M tape that's right beneath it. All right, guys. Okay guys, so basically I uncovered this side, and under here you can see these 3 white clips. I think what I'm going to try to do is take some pliers, squeeze it, and then try to pop them out on each side. Obviously I took off the 2 clips holding in the trunk liner and revealed these 2 bolts. These 2 bolts, I believe, is what holds down the spoiler, the OEM spoiler. It's a 10mm socket, so I'm just going to use my drill, my socket attachment. And one more piece of prep. You have to remove this side piece in order to get to a bolt down here. So this, you kind of, I'm going to be using like some sort of pry tool down the middle to help pop it off in the center. You want to be gentle with that, because I heard the clips in there are prone to breaking. So yeah, that'll be the next step. So I'm going to unscrew the bolts over there in the center first. Then I'm going to take these side pieces off, and get underneath for the bolts over there. And then I'll work on taking the pliers and trying to get those white clips out. So okay, so I think squeezing the clips that were inside here was a little too hard. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to close the trunk and I'm going to start the process of removing the 3M tape with the fishing line. You basically just dig it underneath the spoiler and do it like a sawing motion and you should be good to go. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay guys, so we made some progress finally. I got the whole original spoiler off. As you can see here, there's grommets here that you take off. There's all this 3M tape, right? So once I get this all cleaned off, I can go ahead and start working on putting the new spoiler. Just be really careful, you know. You want to make sure this is clean. I didn't know there was so much dirt underneath there, but just make sure this is clean first, because you don't want to wipe the microfiber towel into that dirt and scratch the paint. So that's the next step. Just basically spray your microfiber towel with Goo Gone and kind of just peel this back. See how it's coming off? The more Goo Gone you put on there, the easier it becomes. So I don't think I'll film that part just because it's so long and tedious, but you get what I'm doing. Microfiber towel, Goo Gone, and just getting all this stuff off. All right, I'll come back once I can do the install. What's up guys? So after about an hour and a half, I was able to remove as much of the 3M tape as I possibly could. And as you can see, there's still kind of a shadow, but when you wipe your finger over it, it's clean. I used a whole bunch of Goo Gone and a microfiber towel. And honestly, the best technique to really get it off that I found was kind of kneading my hand into the leftover 3M tape and kind of rolling it either upwards, sideways, backwards. A towel alone would have taken me 9 hours, but then I figured I just kneading it like this, kind of just like this, or in a backwards motion. I think I have a blister on my thumb from how much kneading I had to do, but it was pretty easy, but just so time consuming and tedious. I also wore these kind of like rubberized mechanic grip gloves to, you know, make sure I'm not digging my nails into the paint or whatever. So I think that really helped me out too. It helped me get a grip. It helped grip on the 3M tape pretty well. So now is the fun part. I get to actually install this spoiler here. So let's go ahead and start on that. So my plan is Let me bring it closer. My plan is to start with the 2 center bolts. But first, before we do that, we have to kind of prep the spoiler. So what I'm gonna do is do exactly what I spent the last hour removing. I'm gonna apply some 3M tape around the perimeters right here. So let me go grab my tape. So I'm just gonna start right here from the top and just follow this line at the bottom of the spoiler. Just lining it up with that lip right there. And be sure to wipe off the excess glue gun from your spoiler, from the back of your car, because then this stuff will just eventually come off on its own. I'll do another on the bottom portion. Ooh, my hand spazzed from all the kneading. Now removing that 3M tape on the other side was really tedious. I think I'm just gonna go all the way out to the lip like that. Why not? This should be okay. I'm gonna extend this one out too. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Try not to touch the bottom of your 3M tape. I'm fucking up right here. I'm just gonna chop this portion off. There we go. Okay. Might put one across just for good measure, or a couple across really. I don't care about scratching the underside. Why not? One more. I'll do the same on the other side. Maybe one down the middle. All right, I think that's enough. I think it should hold well. What I'm gonna do first, before I finally put this on, I'm just gonna use two of the provided screws to just see how the fit would be in the center. Before I take off any of the tape. Oh yes, I totally forgot. I definitely have to clean the back of the trunk first, for sure. So I'm just gonna take a portion of the microfiber towel that I haven't used, I'm just gonna spray it down with like Windex. So now I'm gonna do like a test fitment of the spoiler. This particular kit came with these screws. Let me just make sure that these screws actually screw into the spoiler. Definitely be easier with a plumber holding this up for you, for sure. I'm just gonna hand tighten it. Alright, I'm in. I'm only hand tightening, but only loosely, just enough to keep it on there nicely. And I'm gonna do the other one. I'll just use another one. Wow. It fell behind the trunk liner. It happens. What you want to try to do is line it up. Match the hole right here. Keep looking at it. I think that would help. Another one. lovely assistant, my 4-year-old daughter.
Daddy, hey. You put
No,
stuff
mommy, no,
in.
shh, quiet, I'm making a video. I don't know why. There we go. It was exponentially harder to do that one. Okay, so closing the trunk, I just have it slightly hand tight. There we go. That's the aesthetic. All right, cool. So now that I got that down packed, let's check it out from the side. Oh yeah, baby. Definitely nicer. Can't wait to paint that thing. So now what I'm gonna do is try to snake my fingers underneath and take out 3M tape that I made. Boy, this is hard to do. Separate this hard. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just leave a slight tail out of one. I should have just did one continuous piece. Note to self, or note to my other YouTubers who are about to do this, don't do two pieces at the end like that, because then you'll get stuck like me here. Just trying to get underneath the brick wall. Back of the tape, there we go. That's one. Leave a tail. Just leave a tail. Don't press down. Other side, same thing. Well, for the bottom portion. And then I want to do the top portion. Okay, that's another tail. Ooh, the minutia of this install. Very tedious, but totally worth it in the end. Finally, just one more side and I'm done, and I can finally put this thing to rest. Oh, I'm smarter on this side. Which one? Okay. Beautiful. Okay. No, Jesus. All right, check your placement. What I like to do is pull it all the way back. Oh, make sure it's centered. You want to do that by looking at this line right here. That line right there. Looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to commit. Committing. Pulling. Voila. I think that's pretty much it. All right, guys. So all that's really left to do is tighten the two bolts, and then put back all the trunk lining. I'm really gonna have to probably buff this out right here. Let me see what's going on up top here. Pushing down. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Just put everything back in place. Put your trunk liner back, put your side markers and your little handles and your grab handle here, and you're good to go. And that's how you change your spoiler from a 3-piece V6 RT spoiler to a SRT Scat Pack Hellcat spoiler, which definitely looks good. Car's dirty right now, please forgive me. I'm about to go wash it. Hellcat hood on today too. 2 big mods today. Proud of myself. You could do everything you put your mind to. YouTube. Just watch a little YouTube and just don't be afraid to try. Signing off. Please like and subscribe for more how-to videos.